What's up guys, Amazing Aces here and welcome to my YouTube channel. So today's video is going to be a tutorial of the Keepa product finder. You can use this to make your sourcing far more efficient. And I'm going to get into all the filters that you can use to basically get less than 1,000 products that are stable, have lower offer counts, the sales rank you want, and that will definitely help you speed up the amount of time you're sourcing and also maximize the amount of good products that you're going to find. So if you're not using the Keepa product finder for your sourcing, then it's definitely something that you should consider because it is very slept on right now and there's a lot of advantages that you can get from using it. So I'm gonna go ahead and get into the tutorial on how to maximize and use it the best way. Alright guys, so let's get into the tutorial. So I'm going to start with this great value product. You know, this is an example of a good product that we could reverse source from just because we know that, you know, these are online arbitrage sellers for the most part, considering they are buying from Walmart. You can't really get a wholesale account from Walmart. So this is a good example of where I'm going to pull a random storefront seller ID and put it into the product finder just to show you how I would filter it out, like what filter settings I would use to basically be able to find these products, you know, that are consistent, stable, have the sales velocity that I want, the amount of sellers that I want. And yeah, just to be able to find the best products that, you know, are going to have a less risk of tanking. So we're going to go into here and we're going to find a random storefront. So these have a little bit too much reviews. Let's keep going down. Maybe we can find something. All right, so we got seller 93. That's pretty solid for OA. Probably an online arbitrage store. 48. Let's go ahead and click the 48 reviews one just to be safe here and make sure that they're probably doing arbitrage. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to want to get that seller ID. So that's the marketplace ID. This is the seller ID. It's a unique ID that every seller has for their storefront. So we're going to go to Keepa. We're going to go on the website. We're going to go to Product Finder. And here's the Product Finder. So the big thing is you want to narrow it down by -10 to 20 days drop, 90-day drop. So this means that the price has not dropped more than 10% in a 90-day span, and it has not increased more than 20% in a 90-day span. So this is giving you relatively super stable Keepas, and that's what we really want to focus on, the more stable Keepas to limit the risk of tanking. You know, historically, if it's not tanking, then that's a good sign that we can be safe if we buy it today, you know? So first thing is that, and second thing, this is your preference, but I like to, you know, try to focus on, just so we can get a more granular search, let's say it's under 70,000 ranked. And also, so I'm not messing around with the price at all, but you could put Amazon out of stock just to avoid anything. If you don't want to mess around with Amazon, let's just say, for example, we're saying that we don't want Amazon on the listing at all, so we're going to click out of stock. For the price part, I don't really mess with that, but you could, you know, if you have a prep center and you want to focus on stuff that's over $20, you could pretty much just put new third-party FBA over $20 here if you wanted to. We're going to cut that out for just for this purpose, but you could if you wanted to, or if you want to do small and light, you could do under $12. You know, you can really get granular and narrow it down to how you want to do it. So, yeah, and if you want to focus on a category, you know, if you want to only show beauty, personal care products, for example, you could do that. For this purpose, since we're only going through one seller, we're going to just keep it broad and not do that. But, you know, if you have like 50 seller IDs, then you might want to be a little more granular and do, let's say, you know, beauty only, beauty and personal care only. So here we go. We're going to plug the seller ID in. So now we have only 10 products here. So let's say we get another seller ID. Just we can take theirs as well. So seller ID equals, then you're copy and pasting this, just so we can get a little bit more results for everyone. But yeah, you separate it by a comma and then add them both. Now it's going to track both of them. So we're only really seeing 13 products. Maybe we want to get a little bit open up more opportunities. So we'll go up to 100,000. Hasn't really changed anything. I could try 120 maybe. Oh, yeah. I mean, typically when you're only working with a couple sellers, there's not going to be that many products. But when you really add like 50, you're going to get tons of products here that meet the criteria. So another big thing I like to do as well is so let's say we're trying to keep it under, let's say 6 or so, just to eliminate the risk of any private label or anything like that, or exclusive wholesale brands. And we're going to do 100 sellers max. So that gets us down to 12. So now we have 12 stable products here to open up with the product finder. So all the filters look good. So yeah, we're pretty much set here. Yeah, just for the purpose of this video, we're only going to do 2 sellers. But if you have, let's say you have all the stores that you storefront stock, you can plug them all in here, and it'd be pretty useful, to be able to reverse source from. So that's definitely an idea that you could do. So now we got the 12 products. I'm going to go ahead and show. So here we see pretty stable Keepas. Looks like this could be a good OA product. Pretty stable as well. I'm seeing the Keepa through the little extension you can add. When you click on hover over a product, it will show you the Keepa in the corner. If you don't have that, go into the Keepa settings and turn that on. But yeah, so we're seeing this great value product. Looks pretty stable as well. Pretty stable for all these products. You can go ahead and try to reverse source them and see where you can find them profitably. So we're going to have to pull up the Amazon listing, and then we're going to do not going to get too much into the reverse sourcing process. That's a whole another video. But yeah, so here we go. We're seeing it's a 3-pack. I don't know if it's going to work out, but looks like it's $259 with the code. I got some fees in there, so prep fees. If you don't have a prep center or VAs, then your fees are probably a little different. So this could work out and be profitable. Looks like it actually might be profitable if you don't have a prep center. So we could deduct like $1.50 from that, and that will get you a cost per unit if you don't have a prep center. Looks like it's $2 profit there. That could be an opportunity. But yeah, this is pretty much just the rundown of how you would use the product finder to maximize, what you're sourcing. And yeah, I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. And I had it pretty highly requested from, Twitter and stuff like that when I mentioned the product finder. So yeah, definitely, take the reps, put the time in, and you'll get pretty good at using the product finder. I think it's a highly valuable tool that can really narrow down your sourcing and get you the most efficient products and profitable and consistent products for your business. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. See you on the next video.